At last, Bharata and some of the royal subjects reached Chitrakuta. Bharata immediately fell at the feet of Rama. The queens and all others broke down in grief when they saw Rama. Vashishta asked Rama to perform the rituals for his father, who had just passed away. After 2 days, Rama requested Vashishta to ask everyone to return to Ayodhya, as they were undergoing a lot of hardships in the forest. Kaikeyi sought an opportunity to beg apology from Rama. Rama told her that everything happened as he had willed it. No one wanted to leave Rama and Sita as they found happiness in his darshan. On the 6th day, Bharata again expressed before Rama his unhappiness at the idea of leaving for Ayodhya without Rama. Rama then explained to him that the path of righteousness could only be followed if they followed their father's command. He offered his sandals to Bharata and asked him to rule the kingdom for 14 years with proper attention. Bharata told Rama that those sandals would represent Rama and he would carry out the duties of ruling the kingdom only as Rama's representative. Bharata then fell at the feet of Rama and took permission to leave. As they returned to Ayodhya, arrangements were made to install Rama's sandals on the throne and worship it until Rama returned from his exile. On that day, Bharata carried the sandals on his head and went to the throne and placed them on the throne with full reverence. Then Bharata dressed up as a monk and lived a simple life in a hut in a village called Nandigrama. Soon, Rama, along with Sita and Lakshmana, went to sage Agastya's hermitage. Agastya told Rama that the entire forest region was under a curse and had been haunted by demons. Agastya believed that with Rama's presence, all the demons and Rakshasas would be destroyed, and once again, the monks and sadhakas would be able to live peacefully. As soon as Rama, Sita, and Lakshmana entered Panchavathi, trees got back their leaves and looked greener than ever. Creepers that dried up came back to life again. One day, Shurpanaka, the sister of Ravana, happened to see Lakshmana and was attracted by his goodness. Ravana was then the most powerful Asura king who ruled Lanka. Shurpanaka assumed the form of a pretty lady and tried to attract Lakshmana as she wanted to marry him. Lakshmana said that he was the slave of Rama and he only followed Rama's commands. Shurpanaka next wanted to marry Rama but was unsuccessful. She thought that Sita stood in her way and she tried to attack Sita. At Rama's order, Lakshmana cut off the nose and ears of Shurpanaka. She cried and ran away in pain to seek help from her brothers.